Welcome back to the bench, everybody. Today I got something a little bit different. I'm just going to start experimenting with my video ideas here, so, bear with me. Some of these might be a little weird and raggedy, but today's topic is boots. Specifically, leather boots, or work boots, or whatever boots you guys wear that need care. If you guys aren't taking care of your leather boots, they're going to fall apart really fast. I have seen it a dozen times. I see people's boots on the job site all the time, and they're cracked and broken, and and they got holes in them and stuff, and I'm like, man, you must have had those boots for 3 years. And they're like, no, they're only 6 months old. And I just go, oh my god, people are these are not cheap. These are $350 boots or whatever. These particular ones are Red Wings. They're the, oh god, what are these? The 877s, the mock toe, 8-inch, 8-inch boot. I really have been enjoying these boots. They were, God, a son of a bitch to break in initially, but now that my feet have finally made their way homeward bound inside these soles, they're actually turning out to be pretty good boots. But today I just figured I'd show you guys what I do. Like, this isn't like a crazy in-depth routine or nothing, but I try and clean these guys up about, once a month, maybe bi-weekly, depending on, what mediums you're working in. If you're working in concrete with a lot of, stone dust and stuff, you should probably take care of your boots on a weekly basis, or they're going to fall apart really fast. Anyways, I'm going to stop yapping about that and start getting into the, what I do here. Hydration is a key part to good boot care, not only for yourself, but for the leather as well. First things first, get them laces off. Did you know that I didn't know this, but this is my first pair of Red Wings, and I'm a Danner guy usually, but I got a gift card to Red Wings, so I figured I'd give them a shot. But Red Wings will give you free laces for life. If you ever break a lace, you just go into the store and get new laces. Not that I've had to do that, because I haven't had any of these laces break yet. And these are I've been wearing these since, since December, so Christmas is about the time that I got these boots, and it's almost June now, so, 5-6 months wear so far, and I mean, I've been working in them. I haven't been wearing them around the office. I wear them on the job site all day long, even when it's 90 degrees outside. I like my feet to be protected. Anyways, first thing I like to do is if you don't have one of these, I'd say go pick yourself up a horsehair brush. These are I think you can get them at like your local shoe stores and stuff like that, but they should, pretty cheap, $10 or something like that. And it's just good to knock the initial, the initial layer of dust off the outside of the boot, because you don't want to be cleaning the dirt into the leather. You want to get as much of the dirt off of the leather as you can before you go treating them with conditioner or oiling them or what have you. And you can be really aggressive with the horsehair too. That's what I like about it, is you don't really have to worry about damaging the leather or nothing. Focus on the crevices and the cracks where all the dirt likes to pool up, and that's usually where it'll get into the stitching, and after wear and tear and bending over and all that, and bending around and all that stuff, it'll start to erode and crack, and your stitching will actually fall apart that way a lot faster. So obviously having a nice clean boot's really nice, but you want to focus on where your leather pieces meet, where your stitching is, because that's really ultimately what's going to fail first on these boots, is wherever the stitching is. Like this corner right here, it's a high wear corner. A lot of flexing going on there. You can see the wrinkles in the leather. You just want to make sure that you clean out all that as best you can. And This is just a light brush that I'm doing right now. You can get even more crazy and get like a toothbrush. And I use like Dawn dish soap and a little bit of warm water, you know. Not too crazy of a mix there, but you know, just something to use to scrub. And you know, scrub some of the grime off, scrub your, you know, stitching and all that stuff. You don't want to go too crazy, you don't want to get everything soaked. But it does, you know, Dawn dish soap, good enough for ducks, good enough for me, man. I've just found it helps the life of the boot a lot, cleaning out areas like that. Alright, so, you know, I mean, haven't done anything except for brush, and you can already tell. I mean, I don't know, it might be a little hard to tell, but, you know, getting that initial layer of dust off there, it starts to already look like a better boot. Alright, something like that. Hey man, already looking a lot better. I don't think I'm ever going to get these back to, you know, being super sharp, you know, dress shoes looking. I'm sure it's possible, but that's just diminishing returns, you know. Don't polish a turd, but you should maintain it at least. Yeah, the soles on these are alright, still holding up. Getting a little worn in the heel, but that's okay. These things are just breaking in, they're just getting started. Yeah, you know. I'm actually looking forward to putting new soles on these eventually, probably going to like Vibram or something. I'm a big fan of Vibram soles. But next thing I like to do is I just like to get the cloth that we'll use for the conditioner in a minute, but just wipe out, you know, the brush knocks most of the big stuff off. Here, you know, you can get a little bit, more rubbing in. Actually, I still got a little left over in this rag here from the last time, so it's already starting to shine up. Just kind of wipe down all the dirty stuff. I like to focus on, you know, particularly where the seams are. Not trying to work the dirt into the seams, but trying to, you know, get it out so that way it doesn't, you know, fall further into the seams. I'm sure I'm working against myself somehow there, but, you know, makes me feel better, I guess. I do like to focus where the tongue meets the, you know, meets the toe here too. There's a lot of grime that gets built up in there. Clean it up just like that, and I'm ready to condition that thing. I'm just using the Red Wing Shoes leather conditioner. I was in the store buying these, and I figured, hell, it's right there. But you know, you can use all sorts of stuff. I got a buddy who's a wildland firefighter. He likes, oh gosh, I can't remember the name of the brand of the boot grease. I'll post a picture of it or something in there. But you know, he really likes that stuff. He works. You want to talk about a guy that works a pair of boots to death? Holy smokes, man! That kid can go through them. Of course, that's what you get for walking around the woods all summer long. But yeah, you just put a little bit on your rag and you just start working it in, man. It's like, you know, leather conditioner. It's lotion for your back. If you don't use lotion, you know, you get all dry, cracky hands and shit. It's no bueno. It's no bueno. You gotta rehydrate your leather. If you're not rehydrating your leather, man, you're wasting a lot of money on boots every year, you know. I'm hoping to get at least 3 out of these things, but you know, we'll see how that goes. Definitely go through a few soles, that's for sure. But hopefully the tops are stay in great shape the whole time, because I sure would like to wear these a lot longer. In this economy, you kidding me? I don't got extra money to spend on nothing. And you'll notice the leather starts to get dark, you know. Like you can even tell, like this one's got a little bit of conditioner on it, but you know, this boot's looking a lot darker. I like the darker look. I mean, I do like the light, the tan, but you know, you start greasing them up and oiling them up and stuff. And, you know, there's something nice about a nice dark boot. Classy, you know, aged leather. It's like fine wine. Fine wine, good beer. It's worth hydrated. Pretty good, I'd say. You know, you don't have to go crazy. It only takes about, you know, 30 minutes to really clean your boots up once a month. Really, it'll extend the life of your boots. And it just makes you feel good too when you put them on. Something kind of like that. Oh. They don't look half bad, I don't think, you know? Not for a pair of work boots. Another thing I do like to do too is after you're done cleaning, now you gotta put your laces back in. I like to take my laces and, you know, you hold them in the very center. That way your ends are the same length away. And then I hit it with a Sharpie right in the middle. And that way, when I go to relace my boots, you know, I'm not overextending to one side or the other. Let's see here. That one needs to go. Back up. I'm supposed to back on now. Oh yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Enjoyed the video. Leave a like, drop a comment. Tell me if I messed up any part. If you do it another way or something. Help the folks out in the comments if they're looking to get into boot care. And you know, have a good one. Keep the shiny side up. Peace out.